Hey, welcome all. So we're going to try something different today. I've played the rookie qualifying, which I'd normally load as a silent video. So I thought we'd watch it together and I can talk about some adjustments as we go. So let's go. I hope the quality's alright because it's obviously a recording of a recording now. So hole 1, we'll play this one 20% downhill with the backbone. I think we end up using about 3 backspin, yeah. It's really just about finding a consistent landing spot to try and get close. So I think I went with the clear ring touching the bunker on the left. Yeah. I use the max number, so 3 rings. Perfect ball. But yeah, a bit to the right. Backspin's good, 3 back's fine. I think we probably need to have half of the clear ring into the bunker on the left as the reference. So we'll try that next time. But a safe birdie to start. Hole 2. Most of these holes will use the EM5 on this account. So this one we go marlin balls where possible on this, so all the right and was it 2 top, 3 top? Just enough to get you down there. You don't want to run out of fairway, which can happen if you use too much. I think for the reference we used right edge of the red ring on the rough there. You'll see in a minute we probably end up too far left, so we might want to be a bit more aggressive with the line. Baby right curl. So this one rolls out okay. As I say, you don't want much more topspin than whatever that was. But you'll see in a minute we're just too far away for the thorn dunk, so possibly use a power 1 ball if you want to try the dunk. As you can see, we're just between clubs there. Hey gentlemen in chat, nice to see you. Something different here, a little rookie talk through we're calling this. So yeah, can't go for the dunk, so we try the max backspin. It's only a thorn 3 I think this, so I mean it gets us to the green safely, but not in any danger of getting near the hole. I think next time I probably will use a power 1 ball and maybe try and get that drive round to the right a bit more. That'll let us go for the dunk then. Hey Glenn, how you doing, bud? Who else have we got? Alan R, Alan V, and Roy. Welcome all of yous. So hole 3. Again, out with the marlin ball. Doesn't need anything more, I don't think. EM5, max top, max left. I think we play this 10% downhill. We do. Ooh, that's unlucky, Alan. I was alright. I just played this round about half an hour ago and I was okay, fortunately. But then I don't have the new fancy graphics. I'm just stuck with the old basic ones. Might want to turn them off if you've got them. Right, so this one we're going to try a sand bump. Not a rough bump, a sand bump. Which is a little bit risky. You can see me playing around with the spins, but in the end I think we go quite a lot of topspin here, maybe all of it. Yeah, all of it. That's on a Goliath 4. So you do want to start off in the water stroke sand there. If you start off in the rough, you will fly the green probably. Now, this doesn't go in, but it's something to build on, I think. We also hit great left, so don't learn a great deal from it, but you can see it gets up there. I mean, if you've got rookie clubs and you've got, you know, if you've got the Guardian unlocked, you might be able to go straight at the green with backspin, but I don't think the Viper has enough backspin, and I'm pretty sure my sniper is only a 1 on this account, so it wouldn't reach comfortably. So that was 3, this is 4. So this is our first bad drive of the day. You could play to the left, you could play over this way if you choose to. The wind kind of does encourage you to go this side. I think the mistake I make here is probably using a Marlin. Maybe a Katana, just to give us the landing area on that wider part of fairway would have been a good idea. So we shank this right, as you'll see. And that's the danger of using a Marlin. The landing spot is so narrow, and an extra mile 5 doesn't really have the accuracy, so consider what you'd rather do there. So from there we just have to chip out. I mean, there's probably a hook shot here, but in rookie it's tricky. I'll maybe have a go at a hook shot on the other account and just see how far down we can get. So that sets us up for a nice thorn. And with a decent hook drive you could probably get towards that sort of position with the drive. So this thorn's minimum distance, I think we used 3 and a bit back, and all the left, trying to line it with the wind. And just have that ball guide trailing into the hole. So minimum numbers, we only adjust 1 ring I think here. Can we hit perfect? Yes, we can. So we save our bacon with the chip in, which is nice. As I say, I think the drive, if you can get a decent drive down there, that's certainly makeable, the second shot for eagle. So on to hole 5, par 3. This one, I wasn't sure what to do here, so I ended up playing short of the bunker with topspin. This will not get you a hole in one playing this way, but it will make sure you get to the green. My opponent ended in the sand, so I think for rookie, I mean, you can play to the left over this side here and try and bounce across, but for me in rookie this is just to take your birdie and move on, so this is a safe way to do that. Bit of right curl. So yeah, you want to make sure you do use that topspin though to bounce over the bunker, and you can see where we end. Again, if you've got a decent level Guardian, you might be able to go straight at the green with lots of backspin, but I don't have that on this account, I don't think. In fact, I don't even know if I have a Guardian, to be honest. Hole 6. Another par 5. So this is where we break out our first power ball. So I do use Titan here, and I think I use it on one of the other par 5s as well. Try looking to see what a Marlin will do, but I think we change our mind and go back to Titan. Yeah, we do. So yeah, all the top, all the right. The aim here is to double bounce across, so that ball guide's what we want to do. I think we end up clipping the rough over the other side. Let's have a look. So maybe we need to adjust and then push up a touch there. A little bit of right curl. So we get across, but clip that rough, which robs us for a few yards. But again, this is a hard albatross, very hard. So certainly in rookie, I'll take the eagle every day here, I think. So this is just about getting it to the green. such an inconsistent landing area, as you probably all know. And I think we hit this great left to boot, which doesn't help. So all I would say is use if you've got the spin, use left spin to try and align with the wind. I think we used a bit of backspin here, but if you've got better clubs, you might stand a better chance. I think in other divisions we'll be trying to get further down on that second fairway and hopefully leave either a thorn or a long iron. But even those are hard to hold, so don't be disappointed with eagle here. And if you do end up off the green, don't do what I do and nearly miss the chip. Little lap of honour here. But in she goes. So, hole 7, last of the par 3s. This is probably, this in the first hole's a decent chance at hole in one. I got this in a shootout as a hole in one, but not this time. So I think, what mistake did we make here? Probably used too much topspin. So we're going with blue ring on the rough at the top. Do we go 1 and 1? Yeah, so we use 1 and a click topspin, which is too much. You do want to try and land 2 square lines of squares to the right of the hole. The ball will just filter down nicely from there. So yeah, maybe just under a bar of topspins needed with a marlin and this backbone. Yeah, probably is safer to dunk those little chips, Fred. Glenn, sorry. You're probably right, sir. So that one goes too long, but we can get that closer for sure. So yeah, hole 1 and this hole, decent chances at the hole in one. The other one, not so much for me. So on to hole 8. I think we might break out a tighten here. So you can play to the right as I was showing there, and you'll have a wood club to the green, but you don't really have a chance at the eagle. Well, you do, but it's obviously less makeable. So we're going to go tighten, top and right spin, and our objective is just to bounce once, second bounce in the rough and roll out onto this other side of the fairway. So stretch it out, adjust from there, 1.2 rings or so, and we use a fair amount of overpower. So the ball's just past the bottom of the adjustment circle for overpower there, which as it works out is just enough. Definitely don't want any less. And that leaves us a nice thorn. I mean, if you wanted to avoid the overpower, you could use a power 5 ball, but it seems a bit excessive, to be honest. As long as you're confident hitting at least great right or left with an overpower shot, you should be fine. So this thorn works out, I think, to be mid distance. So we go with a no spin approach. Try and line it up as best you can with what ball guide you've got. No elevation for me on this, so we play 0.9 rings. Perfect is essential, and that one will find the cup for a little extra, so that was nice. So that's easily repeatable, I think. You just have to watch the distance on the drive to know how far into thorn you are. As I say, whatever that yardage was mid, exactly mid. And the wind's not that strong, it won't make a great deal of difference. So final hole, par 5, we use a katana mainly for the second shot to reach for the rough bump. So I think we use about 3.5 top here, 4 even. In terms of reference, we're going to use the 10-yard mark, or 11, he says. And then just adjust normally, 1.4. So yeah, right side of these trees gives you a better line for the for the second shot, so I would definitely play right of them. You can play left, but your angling's a bit more, brings the bunker into play a bit more then. So that goes 340, and with a Viper 7 that gives us a rough bump opportunity. Not the best ball guide, but I think the mistake we make here is not using enough backspin, so we used 2, probably could go all 3. You forget the ball guide's not that developed on a Viper. And then adjust max numbers, so 1.9. We are coming downhill a little bit with the adjustment, but not a great deal to need to push up. So this will miss, as you'll see. I think we hit it great, we do. But that, again, that can be dialed in. And at the end of the day, it's a safe eagle, so if you don't like the rough bump, you can land on the fairway on the other side of the water and just bounce across. Probably needs all the backspin on a Viper, 3 backspin. And in that goes for eagle, so I think that gave us a 13, it did. There we are. Just pause that there. So that was rookie. These are usually silent videos, just the shots, and you have to work out your adjustments yourself, looking at the wee on-screen doodah, but maybe this will be helpful. Let me know in the comments if this is a better format. I'm going to call these talk-throughs instead of play-throughs. So yeah, there you go, rookie done. Pro will be next, and then expert, so I hope to see some of you then. If I can find out how to turn this off now. Tell you what, let's get rid of that. There we go. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye bye.